all the speeches before mine are like, remember when that happened? Or, that was so crazy that one time. But for me, it's like, remember that? And you guys are like, yeah, it was 2 weeks ago. So, I'm going to try and make this as reminiscent as possible. Regardless, it's still necessary to outline some of the past events in this year, because after all, it was probably the best year of our high school career, because I was president. So, speaking of student council, I bet we'll never forget the year that out of the blue, the guy that became student council president was the guy who had already been class president twice and ran completely unopposed. Nice game changer, Nick. Anyways, the year started out great, if I do say so myself, with the lovely senior shirts and the passing out of the roses to all the freshman girls, making the boys kiss their moms goodbye, which made them seem like the lame ones when my mom was the one actually there taking pictures. Traditions. Our class had some new students this year also, namely Allie Clemens and Caitlin McManigal, who just fit right in. However, with every new student, there are always a few that go, sadly. Some of them include Rosie Atkinson, who had quite the long stay here at McGuinness, and our friend Dylan English, for instance, who I think just really loved Olympics, because I'm pretty certain I spied him wandering about on field day. Anyways, on to the important stuff, the relationships that happened, which, if they're over now, are still awkward because it wasn't that long ago. First, and by far the most important, we have Danny Hatch and Kirsty Wolf. Turns out beggars can't be choosers. It's okay, he's not here, I can say that. Anyways, also Evan Taylor and Mary Schaefer, who are getting ready to celebrate their 50th anniversary. Congrats, guys. Jay and Katie, Andrew and Emily, Jamil and Caitlin, Jim and Elizabeth Van Horn, Cassie Eisler and Pat Carver, and a few others that I'm forgetting. Also, of course, Elaine Cooper and Pat Wood, who, just to clear up whatever rumors may be circulating, are actually engaged with a ring on Elaine's finger. You can go check it out. Beautiful. Those are happening also. Those are good ones. Back, B and James. Anyways, to help me out with some of the stuff on the speech, some remembering things, I asked a couple friends, one of which was Nick Aguilera, and with some of the relationships that he sent back to me, one of the things he wrote was, Shelby Lippert has dated a few people, so whatever that means. Our class this year was always about being really epic. First of all, it had better special effects than Avatar, was more heart-wrenching than Up, or even Precious, based on the novel Push by Sapphire. And also was declared by critics I made up for this joke an overall greater production than The Hurt Locker. Anyway you slice it, it's safe to say that we had the greatest senior feature-length motion picture of all time. Also, we kick-started Joe Welch's narrating career, so look out, Morgan Freeman. We seniors didn't leave the action on the streets, though. Didn't leave the action on the screen. Sorry, that was embarrassing. No, we took it to the streets, because that's just how intense we are. I mean, what other class can say they had someone in a high-speed chase? Oh, wait. Regardless, I guarantee we're the only class with a 28-year-old in our class. Now for some school-wide nostalgia. The theater department amazed, dazzled, and utterly baffled us with this year's production of Alice in Wonderland, which featured our very own Caitlin McManigal. After I saw it, I had no idea where I was or what was going on, which I guess that means they did a good job. Because it was weird. And now, on to the most important thing that happened this year at Bishop McGuinness Catholic High School. Ms. Jennifer Collins became with child. Cheer. This part where you... That's what happened in class when she announced it. It's crazy. The baby is going to be named after a Neil Diamond song and our very own Rose Faraday. Why anyone would do that, I have no idea. idea. Jokes. But the kid is going to be a girl, which is good because Barack Collins doesn't really flow very well. In the realm of campus ministries, a certain traditional mythical bonfire turned out to be not so mythical at this year's Girls' Kairos. Speaking of crazy performances, I think it's important to note that first, second, and third place winners of the talent show were all seniors. Even more amazing is that none of them were me. Also, as some of you may remember, there was a certain instance this past winter where everybody got so excited the school was going to be out, just like every other school in the state besides McGuinness. Too bad that wasn't the case, as it turned out that our report was a big fat phony. Oh well, guys, can't say I didn't try. I think it's also safe to say that the music at all the masses this year was just fantastic. Speaking of music, let's name some of the top artists of our senior year. Lady Gaga, Kesha, Justin Bieber, Grayson Chance. I'm so excited for when we're older and we get to tell our kids about what we listened to in our high school days. Things with such thought-provoking lyrics as baby, 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 ooh, baby, 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 ooh. And when I leave, brush my teeth with a bottle of Jack. Such pure beauty. Oh, and we can't forget about putting our hands up because they're playing our song as the butterflies fly away. Also this year, as far as around the city goes, the Oklahoma City Thunder became very close to winning their first round of playoffs, and on Baller Day, some people still had the gall to come to school in Lakers jerseys. Will? I should embarrass you twice in one speech. Anyways. No, we're friends. Now on to some current events. As some of you guys may know, there's a newspaper editorial in the latest issue of the Chiron that seems to have sparked a bit of controversy. Now, I don't really know Meg Noble that well, but I do know that she must have not been paying very close attention at Father Dan's final all-school mass, because that was the biggest display of spirit I've seen in McGuinness. Also, I don't really see how it's possible for a class lacking in school spirit to completely dominate Olympics. Oh, and if you think we cheated, just talk to Corinne. She has it all mapped out in very organized fashion to show you that we really did win. That's pretty much all I have, guys. Thank you for a great year, and I hope that you guys